Bam. Let's just get straight into it. There's no nothing. Let's just get straight into it. So, anyway, going into the trade. Yes, this was another loss. And the thing is, there's always two two outcomes from how you could look at a loss. You could sit there and be like, oh, I want to burn the world down, which I do. Or you could sit there and be like, okay, let me take a break. Let me recalibrate my thoughts on how I want to approach the market. And let me re-execute. Yes, within the past 2 days, did we lose 10 grand? Yeah, but guess what? We also made around 16. Does that, well, floating. So obviously we didn't make that, but that just takes into account what is possible. Don't allow yourself to sit there and mope around and cry just because something happened. It's whatever. At the end of the day, you walk it off, just like this. We should have not taken this trade, but we did. We didn't even write out we didn't even write out a game plan for why we were taking this trade. To be honest, we had no idea why we were taking this trade, but we took it anyways. So what happened within it? Let's just quickly break it down. This was a repeat of this trade from the other day. Same bias, same bullish bias. 4 hour, we thought we broke structure to the upside. I'm gonna be real. This was a BS break of structure. And I called it and said it was a break of structure. Oh, it's valid. I genuinely think that is the worst break of structure I've ever seen. Should we have executed on that? No. Like, you could just by looking at this tell this chart is a whole bunch of trash. Should not be trading unless it actually breaks out. So that was 4 hour. Did that. So 1 hour, I said the exact same thing. I was being an idiot. 15-minute, yes, we did break structure. That was where my entry was. Horrible. Should have at least entered on 4 hour. If we would have entered on 4 hour, we still would have been in the trade. Very unconfident with the position, but yeah. Then you can see price just took us out. We didn't have a validating SL. This was just a mess of a trade. I was sitting there so focused on trying to gain back the profit and be in profit, to get paid out rather than actually taking a good trade. And that's where you mess up. When you're so focused on getting out of drawdown instead of focusing on the craft of trading, that's where I went wrong. So I sat there and I'm like, okay, we are in, on one account, one of our accounts, we're in 5% drawdown. On 5% drawdown. When I look at these accounts, I don't sit there and be like, start sweating because, oh, I'm in 5% drawdown. No, because a single trade of me is like a 12% gain. So I sit there and I look at it. Okay, we're in 5% drawdown. How much more can we risk? What does our trading strategy allow? What is our consistent win rate? We've seen that throughout time and time again, our consistent win rate is around 80%, 70%, in that area. That's what it allows for, 50 to 80%. Even though I know it just said 70, but you know what I'm trying to get at. So, because no trading strategy actually allows 100% win rate. At the end of the day, it's actually 50-50. Price goes up or down or consolidates. So, anywho, that's the point there, right? 50 to 80% our win rate allows. Meaning, if we blow this account, there was something we did wrong in the process. The numbers, the statistics, everything about it adds up saying this is possible. So we shouldn't sit here and mope around and sit there and cry because we're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm in 5% drawdown. I'm in 6% drawdown. Forget that. If you are and you're continuing to lose, that's on you. If you're taking more than 3 losing trades, that's on you. You're doing something wrong. I'm calling it out right now. Just like how I called on Monday, how I said Monday would be a winning day. Sure, yeah, we got stopped out, but guess what? We were up 14K in drawdown. Sure, it doesn't matter because we got stopped out. But it's the point that we could have taken that profit. I know people, I was talking to some traders within the same position as me that did exit in profit. Some exited in 18K profit, some exited in 17, some exited in, $300 profit. But the fact is that it's possible. It's more than possible. So, taking a step back, our next trade will be a win. This trade, and we'll go in and we'll look at it right now and we'll get an understanding for everything. Our next trade will be a win. What's our risk percent going to be? 1%. That's my target risk. I have a buffer for 5 more trades. If I lose all 5 trades, I deserve to lose 5 more trades. That means I was never ready for the account. And that's why I have a few other backup accounts that I can go to, make more profit, get a nice withdrawal. That's why I don't use a trade copier right now. I could, but I'm not. So anyway, that's that. Risking 2% on the next trade. Our target is a 3% gain. Nothing crazy. That's, you know, six grand profit. We're in 10K-ish drawdown. That's whatever. The goal is not to get out of drawdown. The goal is to take good trades. I could care less about the risk reward. The risk reward can be a 1 or 2. It's just taking those good trades so you continue to build that habit. Because remember, consistency always wins. Consistency will always beat risk reward every single time in every single scenario. If you have red, green, just crazy risk reward, take out all those reds and then red again, you can never actually be consistently profitable. We're here to be consistently profitable. The trade was self-explanatory. It's not about the trade or why I'm recording this. It's about the psychological aspect, because when I took this, when I got stopped out, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna burn the world down, you know. And that happens sometimes. Like, even me, that still happens to me, where I'm like, take a deep breath, stay composed, look at yourself in the mirror and say you're gonna do this. You know, my mind went to, oh, I want to scalp London session. No. Take the trades when you know they're right. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna scalp London session but risk 0.5. No. Trade regularly. Sorry, guys. Well, sorry me, I'm the only one watching this, but trade regularly. And then, when you trade regularly, risk regular percentage. Risk 2%. I watched a video, this guy was like, oh, the keys risk 2.5, 0.5%. Sure, for some people that works. For me, that doesn't. I'm comfortable blowing the account. I'm comfortable losing this. Even if I don't get a refund, that's cool. It's not the end of the world. Why? Because you sit there and you learn from your mistakes. If you blow the account, there's something you did wrong. And that means I should have never gotten funded on this account and all my other accounts. But we did. And that's proof. We're consistent. We're consistently profitable. And we've gotten paid out. I have another payout on the way to my bank account right now, as we speak. So get it down and take good trades. That's all you're here to do. I don't want you to sit there and approach the market with a I have to win mindset. No. Take good trades, execute with what market gives you. If market gives you something, execute. If market doesn't, it doesn't. The only reason why I'm saying this so steadily is because this is a week I want us to focus on. This second week of November, this is going to be a killer week. So we need to make sure our account is at least ready, somewhat ready in that area to execute on these days. You know, if you're risking, you know, let's say 6 grand on a trade, your TP is 18, cool, that's fine. But, you know, now that drawdown eats up some of that. So you're only making X amount, right? But that's why our goal right now is get our account out of drawdown. The only goal, execute on this week, payout. That's it. Why? Because our payout would be here. It is here. But obviously we're not going to have a payout. So execute here, payout here. That's it. As simple as that. Make all your money here, get paid out. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. That's really as simple as it gets. Why? Highest probability. That is the highest probability week in all of November. Make X amount of dollars, you're gone. You're gone. That's really, really it. Take that payout, reinvest it, bam. 600K in funding, or whatever the case is, you know. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Our execution days, our main execution days from now all the way to there. If I'm being real, Just look at 2 weeks. That is November, not October. 2020? Oh, that's a year. I didn't know. This is month. So from here to here. Thursday, if we want, we could take a London session trade if price allows it. If it doesn't, there's no pressure. There's no need to. 5:30 we have advanced GDP. So trade when the times are probable. Next week, Sunday into Monday. And then that's really it. So we have 2 days. If price allows, we execute. If price doesn't, we don't. That's as simple as it gets. So continue to trade however makes you comfortable. You know, that's really the key. Just trade with however makes you comfortable. Don't allow the negative psychology to creep into your mind and ruin your trading. Don't allow that to happen. I was talking to someone earlier. He just blew another one of his funded accounts. I was like, bro, take a break, then come back. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break, then I'm gonna come back. Shoot, the break may be for a day. The break may be for a week. The break may be for the weekend. That's okay. Take a break, clear your mind from the trading, then come back. Even for this trade, I know exactly what went wrong, but I'm not going to recap the trade. Probably for another day. I'm gonna let my mind rest. I'm gonna come back refreshed, ready to re-execute if need be. That's all I have to say. That was my little rant. Keep going. Don't get demotivated from the losses. Oh, I didn't even show the piano. That's 3.2K loss. So that's the P&L for you. That trade was closed early, by the way. It was supposed to be a 4K loss. I didn't want that. So anyway, but even though it did hit SL, I just dragged that SL up and let price stop me out. Anyway, that was that. Remember, keep on learning, keep on becoming better. It's not the end of the world. It's part of the learning process. Let's be real. You have to take a couple hits before you can hit a home run. So that's why we're here. So one day we get that home run. Remember, keep going. Love you guys. Keep going, Lonnie. Even when no one believes in you, you got you. You got Jesus. Keep it coming. So, stay on that grind. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later.